Hello everybody out there in comic book land. I know you guys are not used to a video before the actual video, but turns out when we recorded this episode of CBC Reacts, we had a bit of an audio glitch and our microphone wasn't working. The result is a video with not so great audio, but when I considered re-recording the video, it felt disingenuous to you guys. It felt like I would be lying about my first time reacting. So instead of re-recording the episode, I'm just gonna air it as is, just as imperfect as it is, because life is a bit imperfect, but at least it's genuine. You get my first time real reactions, even though the audio ain't so great. And next week we're back with perfect audio, so hopefully there's no harm or no foul. Thank you guys for having the patience seeing this entire series. I love doing it, and I love producing the best quality that I can. So next week we're back to great quality, and hopefully this one isn't too bad. Thank you guys so much for everything, and remember, you, yes you, are worthy. Hello everybody out there in comic book land. It's me again, George Serrano, aka The Don, with a brand new episode of Comic Book Clique Reacts to Superman and Lois. This time, episode 7, Man of Steel. Now, if you've listened to the incredibly popular Major Issues podcast brought to you by comicbookclick.com, you would know that I am not the biggest fan of Zack Snyder's Man of Steel or that interpretation of Superman. I feel like sometimes, in an attempt to make him more relatable, you add a layer of edginess that kind of takes away from the spirit of the character. Some of the things that people think are old-fashioned about Superman are actually not. Things like decency and being hardworking, or honesty and civility. Those things I think are paramount when you are trying to portray the Superman character. I have nothing against Henry Cavill. I think he looks awesome in the suit. I like Zack Snyder's Justice League, but I feel like when you want to start off a universe, especially the DC universe, you got to start it off on the right track, which means that your Superman has to be almost perfect so that everybody around him gets influenced by him. And I love how they're portraying Superman and Lois. This is the Man of Steel episode, so let's see what it's all about. I can't wait. All of the damn mysteries that this show has and has still managed to keep me interested. I am digging it, and I'm glad that you guys are digging the series. We are getting such positive feedback and such a great amount of support from you guys watching the Comic Book Clique React series. So I'm happy to continue it, so long as you guys are happy to join me. So join me now as we watch Superman and Lois, episode 7, Man of Steel. Let's go. It looked like he was going through complete sensory overload. Like every one of his powers was activating at the same time and just making him go crazy.
Teach him how to focus, share what you know, but it will take much practice on his part.
Grandpa's no help. That's fantastic. Grandpa's no help. But now we're going to have Clark trying to teach his son the ropes. I like that. This family has no luck. One of them has a broken arm. The other one hears absolutely everything all the time to the point of pain. Somebody's trying to kill Lois Lane, and someone's trying to kill Superman. The Kents have no luck, but despite that, they are stronger together, and they're able to watch each other's back in ways that I feel like most superhero families should be.
Lana, I don't want you doing anything.
Lana Lang and Lois Lane. Joining forces, getting on the case. But I still think that Lana is too compromised working for Morgan Edge. And Kyle's not going to let any of that stuff go down.
Who's this?
So
The real Marcus Bridgewater.
So the guy from the mines.
Right. Even tried to cover his tracks by scrubbing all images of Marcus Bridgewater from the internet.
Wow.
Luckily, Maxie still has a friend at Rose.
Wow.
So
So Lois Lane figured it out. He's lying.
It probably is.
Achieving their best selves. Thought you'd have known that by now.
All of this is incredibly vague, but maybe he's trying to recruit for his little Kryptonian army. But yeah, just look for leaders with unlimited potential to be their best selves. Does this sound a little bit cultish there, Mr. Edge?
You can do this.
It hurts.
I know, but you're gonna have to
This
work
is going to
through
be so awesome.
Okay.
The scene
One
hasn't
sound
even
at a time.
started.
Come on.
But I already know this is going to be so awesome. One of the best parts of Man of Steel was seeing Martha Kent try to get through to Clark, young Clark in the school, and get him to focus on one sound or one image. Yeah, that's better than nothing. He got pretty good, but yeah, it is overwhelming, man. I don't blame him. And Yeah, Clark knows it works because he's done it. But you can't push your kids. Captain Luther or whatever has the best Alexa ever. She's sassy. She comes back even after he breaks her. Seems to be a cool little sidekick there. I don't want Lois Lane nowhere near this man. You understand? Protect her at all costs. First of all, how is that hurtful? You're literally living on a van in the middle of nowhere, and you've been lying about who you are and lying about all of your tech. You are the creepo, broski, and you have a pretty gnarly scar there. Oh, look at a pre-scar.
What are you thinking about this early?
Gentlemen.
Same thing as last night.
Oh my God, I don't like this.
You are playing with fire.
Oh, childhood ruined. Therapy needed.
Oh, they
Thanks
got a
lot, man.
kid?
Hey, Nat
Look, I'm not going to be tardy
have
just
a
because you two can't stop being disgusting.
Oh, it's not disgusting. No, this is a loving display of
Affection, yeah, I know.
Ew,
You know why?
ew.
Because you two are the most affectionate people I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it feels so dirty. Oh, man. Oh. But this is the Earth, yeah, where Superman wowed the hell out. So what is going on here? We already saw that General Lane on that Earth was killed.
What's Superman doing?
And that they sent the armies to
And
go
who's
fight
he
after
with?
Superman on this Earth. So, oh no, he is not alone. Who the... This is terrifying. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, not cool. Oh man. Oh man. That whole flashback was uncomfortable. Oh, I can't unsee any of that. Superman murdering millions of people. Lois Lane hugging all over this gentleman who I don't even know who the hell he is. This is crazy. I do wonder what he gets out of not telling her.
Welcome
if he
back,
trusts
Captain. How was your conversation with Lois Lane?
her. Oh. Alexa, play Despacito. Every time I see her, I think of that girlfriend from Pulp Fiction. The one who forgot Bruce Willis's watch.
I need to speak with Superman.
Maybe when we're on a first name basis.
Yeah, for real. Like, you ain't give her nothing. We just had a conversation. You still ain't give her nothing. You told her what you thought Edge's plan was, but that's not enough. He doesn't seem to know that Clark Kent is Superman. But I guess most people don't. They don't see the resemblance. So I guess that's okay. But, yeah, they're getting closer and closer to figuring out what the hell this man's mystery is.
Asking for someone to take a chance on me like they did with you.
Man, she seems absolutely desperate for work, and I've been there. You'll sign some pretty shady contracts, man, just to make sure you can put food on the table. And work gives people purpose. In a small town like this, where they were closing down mines and closing down jobs and foreclosing houses, it's not easy. It's not easy to not be able to have that purpose, make that money, provide for your family. You can see the desperation in her eyes, and as somebody who knows the people of this town, Lana Lang is the perfect person for this job. Everything has come to a head. All the 3 different plot points, Edge, the Kents, and now this Captain Luther character, everything has come to it's gonna explode. This is TNT, it's dynamite.
I'll see you around, new guy.
That's always something that you see in these high school depictions. I'll see you around.
No.
I'll see you around.
Jonathan, no, not taking a look.
Why?
Swear to your leave.
Whoa, Sarah,
presumptuous.
relax.
Besides, how do you
Out of his
know what
league.
my
He's a Kent,
age is?
bro. He was
No, it's
bagging
not.
9s in Metropolis. I feel bad for you, Jordan. You were a kid that already seemingly didn't have the ability to sit and socialize with others, right? And now he can't even go outside because of this. Wow, is he gonna use Sarah to center herself?
Guess I'm pretty lucky to have you.
Yes, I've been in Smallville long enough to know that.
Wow, this reminds me of the Flash. Like, that's his
Really?
lightning rod. That's how he's
How so?
able to get back. Wow. Wow. Jonathan, what are you doing? Wow. You know, they did have a lot of... Oh, boy. Andy Bernard. Anger management, kid. Who gonna pay for that wall now? But yeah, I think what Jonathan was doing was harmless. I don't think he was actually trying to bag, but Jordan hearing that, No bueno. This is incredible. This episode is incredible. I thought this guy was a villain. Obviously, he's just trying to save his own world. And the trauma, the freaking trauma that he had to face seeing his own wife, the mother of his kids, getting lasered to death by Superman. And now he doesn't want to hear anybody try to defend Kryptonians or making an army. He's seen it. It's not like it's just a crazy coincidence. He's seen this happen and he will not allow anybody else to let this happen again. That drive, that motivation only comes from somebody who's experienced that level of trauma. Oh, is the dad around here too? I mean, is the daughter here too? No, right? That's from before. Oh, I wonder if he's going to make like the Luthor battle armor, you know? The battle suit. LexCorp style. Now I'm already wondering, you know, Heath Ledger style. You wonder how I got these scars? How'd you get scarred up, bro? This man has spent this entire time on this earth waiting for this confirmation, waiting for this confrontation. And now he's seemingly building some defenses against Superman with his RV. Who knows what kind of showdown we're getting ready for. And speaking of showdowns.
What were you talking to Sarah about earlier? What are you weird or stupid?
He's gonna break the other arm, bro. Yo, be careful, Jonathan.
I never believed
Be
any
careful,
of it because
Jonathan.
it's not true. You're just a terrible person. Don't ever spy on me again.
That was not cool.
Impressive
That's how you
bunch
make a
you've assembled.
supervillain. Somebody better check on Jordan,
No
please.
shortage of good people.
I look forward to hearing your decision.
If Kyle finds out that she did not get him that job there and had an opportunity to, he's going to flip out. He's an alcoholic too. He hasn't been the most supportive. I am afraid of that reaching fruition.
It's John Henry Irons.
John Henry Irons? Like the John Henry Irons? Like Steel John Henry Irons? Like Shaq? The man of Steel? Steel? Red Sun? Wait. I'm not even gonna, I can't pause it. And the thing is, he's not even a villain. We just saw his story. So on his Earth, he's Steel, and the Kryptonians destroyed everyone, including his wife. There you go. There you go. All right. I told you, stronger together, man. Stronger together. Edge is playing
Thank you so
humongous
much. You've
mind
changed
games
my life.
by making Lana feel like she is now responsible for other people being wrapped up into this. He's a genius in that sense. He knows how much she cares about the community. And she is tied up in that now. What a hell of another episode. Might be my favorite, honestly. This Steel introduction, the layers upon layers to his backstory, the tragic nature of him losing his wife and how driven he is now to make sure and prevent anything like that from ever happening again. You know he's still not set. Like, just because he's in prison now doesn't mean his mission is over. He made a promise to his daughter. How does he get back? How did he end up exactly here? All of that stuff is very, very interesting. Now the kids know. I wonder if they're going to be able to, they know about Morgan Edge's stuff. I wonder if they're going to be able to help investigate this. Maybe they see some things at school or around the town that they can help inform their parents about. But this, man, I have even less to say than I did last week, because I do think we've now hit the tipping point in a good way. We've now passed by the biggest mystery we had so far, which was who is this Captain Luthor character, and it's not Lex Luthor at all. It's Steel. It's John Henry Irons. So now that we know that, we need to find out Edge's full plan, see if it has any kind of weakness, so that our Superman family can stop him in his tracks. And the only way we can do that is to keep watching this show. So thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. Remember, these episodes come out early if you support us on Patreon, and you can support us for as low as $3 a month, 10 cents a day. 10 cents a day. You can look to your couch cushions and find that kind of change. Help support us. It literally helps us keep the lights on here. We're working on some new content, stuff like this, but we need a little bit of funds to get the proper equipment and the proper software. I'm currently paying an editor for this to make sure that this comes out and you guys can see it and it looks good, it looks clear and all that kind of stuff. I've been really excited about this video series. And you guys have been showing so much support. So I just want to remind you that you guys can continue to support financially by signing up at patreon.com/CBC Clubhouse. If you do that, you get these episodes early. You get some episodes of CBC commentaries, which are pretty cool, and some polls to help decide what the next series we'll cover on CBC Reacts. So thank you guys so far going on this journey with me. Next stop is episode 8. I cannot wait. And now I'm rhyming, which means it's time to end the episode and end all of this. But remember, my name is George Serrano, aka The Don. This was our CBC Reacts to Superman and Lois episode 7, The Man of Steel. And he truly was of steel. Join us next time as we go over the halfway mark of this series and then hit that finish line at episode 15. Remember that you, yes, you, are worthy.